We're
like
starting it.
Wapa's gonna tell his actual scary story,
Well,
and
I
we'll
want to
kind of go
hear.
around the room and.
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, if you're talking, let's stand over here by the mic
Yeah,
so we can
yeah.
broadcast.
I had one just the other night.
Oh, okay.
What?
Tell me. All right.
This one,
Tell us. Tell us.
is it on?
Yeah, we're on. We're going, dude. Yeah,
Yep.
we're
Yeah, but I just
broadcasting,
gotta tell
brother.
everybody on Discord.
Okay. Well, literally a couple. I mean, I was like just in the party chat with my whole group, right? And bro, I don't know. I thought everybody in my mic also heard it. It was like loud something in my mic.
Wait, this
And
is in the group. This is when you're
no
playing
fucking
Dayz.
lie. No, I was like playing guitar in the group chat. I was just fucking sitting there with my back turned to the, like, I was just facing the wall basically, and fucking, I just felt wind on the back of my thing, and I don't know, they said turn your, turn your mic down because that shit was loud, and it came right across my neck, and I heard, like, swear to God, right before that moment, I heard, like, what used to be my, like, room door, like, creak. I don't know how to explain it. It's not my room. Shit. It was.
Do you know what it was though, or like, do you have an idea what it
No,
could have been?
no, I
No
mean,
window,
the
no
only.
window was open.
No. I heard, like, what made the sound faintly. I had headphones on. Shit. I was like,
What was the sound? Like
Oh
that?
shit!
yeah, I've told, I don't know if y'all know Storm Killer, but
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
he
know.
was
Yeah, I
on
know.
here.
He's been on here before. I talked to him.
That's just, yeah, that's a good topic. I was about.
And they all heard that shit too.
Did you clip
There's a
it? Did you clip it, dude?
honestly,
Dude, you should
I
have clipped it. Damn it.
I'd
I
have
wish
been
I had a
was just
24-hour
freaked out,
save.
and
Yeah. Oh no, I get that, dude. I totally
All
get
right, so
that.
I've been dying to hear your fucking story, Lopez, because
I have other
Alright,
ones.
my bad. I
Oh yeah.
fucking one of our boys joined the party, and I told him that we were down here.
Oh no, you're
okay, no,
good,
it's all
dude.
good. I
All
mean,
right, you want to? Well, do you want to hear mine, or I want to hear? Dark entities here. Return, whatever. Dark.
yeah,
I don't know. Can I shorten your
Alright,
name to just
so
Dark
eternity.
Eternity?
just call me Dark.
Dark. Yeah,
Call
I
me
gotta
Dark.
shorten it, dude. I'm too
Alright,
I'm
no,
too much into my Friday night for anything else.
no, you're good. Alright, so it was my scary story started. Well, where it's kind of where it all started. I was about, I'd say about 7 to 8, and I was staying at my grandma's house. And so a little background on my grandma's house is there's been like 3 murders and like
Oh,
2
fuck.
suicides there.
Holy
Like
shit.
in the house.
Not while she was living there, but like
Oh,
before she
just
even got
past. Oh,
there. Yeah,
holy shit.
and so there was a dude that shot himself in the tub, and so there was a bullet hole in the old tub until she replaced it. And
Whoa.
so, I mean, that has nothing to do with my story, but like it's just her house is
Yeah,
fucking
just
nuts, bro. Like that place
it
is
makes
so fucking.
sense.
You
Yeah.
can tell there's multiple, like you can feel the presence, like the energy of shit, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
There's something else there that's
Yeah.
tied to
There's something
so
to
all
that.
that shit.
when I listen, so you guys ready? So back when I was like 7 or 8, I was laying on my grandma's couch, you know, and I was watching TV. And so if you imagine her house, so there's the front door on the front of the house, and then it goes into her living room, and then past the living room is her kitchen, and then there's a kind of like a wall for, between the kitchen and the living room, and then the dining room's to the right side of the kitchen, that's connected to the living room. And so and the couches were on, like, it was like literally like as soon as you walked into the right of the front door. And I was laying on that couch, and I was sitting there watching TV, whatever, being a kid. And like, it was like, I'd say about almost 10 p.m. maybe, or some shit around there. You know, it was late, and so we fucking like I was sitting there, and like I looked in the kitchen because I felt something. You know, I thought I felt something there, and then when I looked over near the kitchen, there was a little boy. Like it was, you can't really see it, but you can like, it was more of like a blur, but like
So it was in the kitchen.
felt like you see he came into the, like, he walked out of the fucking kitchen into the dining room, looked at me,
Fuck.
and was like, "Help me."
Well,
Holy
wait,
shit.
did it say
Dude,
something?
I ran into it literally said, "Help me, bro." The little boy
What?
said, "Help me."
Dude,
My
I
story's
went
I ran
connected.
into
My
my
story's
grandma.
connected with my story's connected with the kitchen too. That's really weird.
So no, but listen,
Okay.
it was like a little boy in like a yellow raincoat, like out, like, you know, the like the little, like, it's like the Pennywise outfit. It's the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
boy in
Okay,
the yellow raincoat. It was, you know, it was like a little yellow raincoat outfit, and the boy was just sitting there. You know, he was like, "Help me," and then I ran to my
Oh.
fucking grandma's room.
At
And
that
how old were
time,
you
did you
again?
even
Like
know
7 or
about that
8?
movie?
I was
Yeah,
like 8.
8.
I didn't even know about the fucking
Yeah.
Dude,
If you did that, you'd probably be scared shitless. You'd probably fucking
Dude, so
movie.
like, oh,
what did your
Dude,
grandma
dude, what?
say?
Well,
I'd
well,
shit my pants either way.
the
But
crazy thing is my mom has seen it too. My mom has seen the same little boy when she
see,
was a kid.
that's when shit gets extra scary. Is when like it's, you
Whoa.
know, like multiple people in your family have seen it.
Oh yeah, no,
And then, okay, so
my
there
story is
was a,
very similar to your story, dude. That is fucking weird.
so I have another one. It's not mine, but it's something that my older sister told me because this also happened in my grandma's house. So my sister was laying in bed, and she had woken up, and she had thought she'd seen like a family just staring at her. It was like, uh, this is just what she told me, but it was like a family just looking at her while she was sleeping. And then as soon as she woke up, they just like, you know, they kind of just disappeared from what she said. She's also had a fucking, I don't know if it was real, but she said that something tried dragging her out of fucking bed, and that when she
Oh.
opened her fucking eyes, it was just like nothing was there. But my grandma's house is fucked. My even my aunt, she was like, you know, there's like a portal of fucking hell in the fucking closet. I was like, you know what? I don't fucking doubt it.
How old is that house?
Like, that house is fucking. I don't even fucking know, to be honest. But dude, this shit hasn't even. It needs to be fucking torn down and remodeled. That shit's falling apart. But yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like the shit that I've seen.
Did you ever
it's
see anything again,
but,
or was it just that one
See,
time?
I never seen anything, but I felt presences.
Yeah,
I've always been an energy type of guy. Like, I've always like been able to
yeah.
like feel, you know, people's energy. You know, I can feel negative energy. I can feel positive energy.
yeah,
You know, I'm a vibe kind of guy, and you know, so that
yeah.
energy, you know, there's see, she sages her house, but it
Hmm.
feels like the sage doesn't work, you know, because you
Yeah.
can always feel. I always feel like a negative presence when I'm at her house, which is why I hate going to her fucking house.
Dang.
Like, I haven't been to her house in like 9 months.
Damn. So well, this parlays right into mine. So,
Okay.
I grew up in San Diego, in what they call like East County, San Diego. So it's a little town called Ramona, and this place even further out that's called Country Estates. And
Okay.
like, so we were some of the first houses because I'm like older. So this is like the 80s. My parents built a house out there, and people were starting to build houses out there. I mean, now it's just like suburbs. But our neighbors,
Yeah.
like 10 houses down, like literally half of their backyard. Oh my God, fucking Siri. So literally, half of their backyard is this giant boulder with all these Indian writings all over it. And like when I was a kid, I would
Dude,
go up in
Indian
the hill.
shit's no joke.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I'd go up into the hills and literally find like pottery. You know, we were living where these people lived. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
um, So
See, my grandma
one,
also has hella Indian shit in her house.
so yeah, there's
Cause
that.
she's fucking Blackfoot and Cherokee.
So my story goes into, okay, I was 13 years old, and my mom worked at a video store, so she got an early release of the movie Arachnophobia. Have you ever heard of that movie? So
Yeah,
I was
fuck that movie.
stoked. Oh, I loved it. I was stoked. So it was my birthday, and my buddy Evan and Kevin, and I think somebody else was there. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure there was someone else. We were there. We were watching Arachnophobia, and I turned and I looked because we were like in this like family room. It was kind of sunk in, and you kind of looked up these stairs and could see the kitchen. And I turned my head and I looked into the kitchen, and I saw just white legs walk into the kitchen. And then
Oh god.
I turned my head and I looked back at the TV, and I was like, "What the hell was that? You know, what the fuck was that?" And then my buddy Kevin, who I've known since I was 5, and I'm still best friends with him. I literally text him. We text today. He taps me on the shoulder. He goes, "Jake, did you just see a pair of white legs walk into the kitchen?" And right when he said that, and like the hair's standing up on my like neck right now, thinking about it, because I was like, dude, are you fucking lying to me right now? And you know, so we thought maybe it was my sister. So we were like, Becky, is that you? Are you in there? Because it was like 2 in the morning or something crazy. And so we walked up to the like the from the family room up to the kitchen, and then the living room and dining room, and there was no one there. And then like we crept upstairs to my sister's room, and she was totally asleep. Is that
Dude,
fucking
that's
weird?
crazy. The
So,
weird thing about that is like,
but
sorry.
yeah, it's because I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even say, did anybody see white legs? My friend tapped me on the shoulder and asked me if I'd seen it. So once this happened, I was just
Like
freaked out.
spider legs?
Like no, like human legs. It's just like the bottom down. So like from then on, I was completely freaked out all the time. So then we had like a power outage because there was some kind of storm. So it was my mom and sister and dad, and we were all sitting on the couch. And I turned my head, and I was sitting on the couch, and I turned from that living room, that family room, and I looked up into the kitchen, and there was a woman, completely white, standing there. And I completely screamed and freaked out. And I was like with my dad, and then I didn't know this until like 15 years later. My sister and mom told me that when I was freaking out, my sister and mom looked up and they saw the woman standing there. And my mom told my
What the
sister,
fuck?
yes, and my mom told my sister, don't say anything because Jake's going to lose his mind.
So
So
they
they
never
didn't
told you
tell
about
me.
it?
They didn't tell me, but right after that happened, because I was raised in like a Christian family, you know, home. Um, we had a pastor come over, and they like did this, you know, basically trying to like bless the house and all this like sage stuff. They were trying to like cleanse it or whatever. And so I kind
Yeah.
of felt better, but literally all the time I felt like that presence feeling. And then I remember another time we were leaving. I was walking into the house. All my whole family, we got out of the car and we were walking, and there was this empty field that's now all houses. And I turned and I looked, and I could see these like figures running all white through the field. Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my
I was
god. You
so
almost
fucking
buried
freaked.
me.
Dude, I was
You
Was
so
almost
it the
fucking
buried
freaked. Oh
Do
yeah,
you think
you
it
know,
was the Indians that were like killed there?
well, I
That's
don't
what had
know.
to have been.
I don't know because
Dude.
I don't know.
Wait, I gotta
But
tell you something, cause that's
I
like
just want to say
similar
one
to
thing.
something in my
I've always been tempted to just write a letter to the people that live there now, because I was the first people to live there, and just put like my email address and just write that story and just say, hey, if you ever see anything weird there, let me know. But anyway,
You should.
I don't know. It
Kind
seems
of
kind
gets.
of crazy. But what were you gonna say?
I
Tell me
said,
about yours.
I had like something so similar to that. Like, okay, back when I used to live in like South Carolina, USA, fucking, I don't know. I was in this tiny little house that I was like about, I wasn't even that old. I was like maybe 4, 5, but I remember it. Basically, me, my mom, like my dad would all be out front, like in the driveway right there, and just we would see kind of like dust forming in to people walking up to us, literally. And I completely forgot about this. I couldn't, I don't know why I couldn't think of this when y'all said ghost stories, but yeah. And that used to be a regular thing over
But
there.
you would see people.
It would be like white dust forming into like figures of people that would walk just like towards the garage.
You know what? Well, I've seen videos on like I don't know YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, um, of like in the South of like weird, like shadowy, like dusty people. It looks like a ghost walking in like the trees. Have you guys ever seen that? Have you seen those videos? Am I the only one?
Bigfoot, my nigga.
Not necessarily, no, but
Yeah.
That's a Yeti.
Could
I've heard
be.
stories like that before.
Yeah,
like,
that's Bigfoot, my nigga.
Yeah, it probably is.
Bigfoot. I never seen Bigfoot, but I'll tell you one. I have like a not like a oh shit, whoops.
Oh, the door's
fuck.
closed. We need the wolves. That's perfect for a ghost story, dude. Hell yeah.
I don't have a ghost story, but I have like a real life scary story where I thought I was
yeah.
gonna get killed.
Tell me, yeah. Oh, dude, tell me.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh, they can't get
The
in
wolf's
here.
right outside. We might get killed in here. Fuck it.
No, we won't. Somebody will kill him out there.
Something's out there killing him.
Something's killing him.
Damn, who's out there? Who's out there?
Yeah.
I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos about these giant wolves people are seeing that walk on their back legs. You ever hear any of those? Anybody get stoned and listen to those?
You're talking about skinwalkers?
I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. I mean, I've watched some of those videos too. What were you gonna tell us? Tell us your freaky story, Bam. Tell us.
Oh, it's just this one time. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, I was in the Marine Corps at one point, and there was this one night. It took us like 2 hours to get to this one area in Afghanistan. It's called Sangin Valley. We had to pass this area called Black Rock or Black Diamond or some shit. It was like a certain area in Afghanistan. As soon as we hit a corner, you know, we got hit by the Taliban. It took us like to go only 2 miles. It took us 2 hours, dude, of straight like gunfire, sniper fire, all this shit, right? Oh, shit.
Ooh. Should we go kill him?
These wolves would come at the exact time.
Oh yeah, I don't have shit on me. Oh yeah, I got my gun.
I might have to leave soon though. What the hell? I do that.
Did you kill them all? Dude, look at you.
Okay, so anyways.
Tell me, Bam. Talk to me.
I mean, it was just.
I need a bandage.
Need a
dying.
bandage?
I got you.
Dude, my body's bandages. Here, come check my stash. Come check my here. Check my gear. I got some in there.
But yeah, they should be all dead. There was only 3 of them.
Yeah, they're gone, dude. We would have hurt them.
Because somebody left the back door open.
Oh, damn it. That was probably me. Tell me, man.
Oh, so yeah, so we get to this area in Afghanistan. You guys can look it up. It's called Sangin Valley. There's actually a documentary. Well, not really documentary. A lot of combat camera on it. It's called called it's called Eastern Storm or Western Storm. I forget which one they named it. It's called Operation Western Storm, Eastern Storm. Anyways, so the first night there, dude, we get there and we're literally like in Taliban territory. You know, and it's a mountain range area. You know, it's connected to the Kush Mountains, which is connected to the big mountain range of like where Mount Everest is, right? It's like that part of that mountain range, I believe. And so, anyways, we're in the middle, at the bottom of this hill, or bottom of this mountain range, like in the middle. And I'm laying in the back of a truck because that's all we have is our big trucks to sleep in that night because it was nighttime. You know, we had to move in under darkness. So I'm laying in this truck. I'm laying like I'm fully dressed like how we are now, like how you look, you know, fully dressed in combat gear. Say with the plate carries on everything. That's how I'm trying to sleep, like legit with all my weapons next to me.
Oh, dude.
And
You can't.
and in the mountains, dude, I hear like in the mountains I hear something. I'm like laying there because the truck is, we call it an armadillo, so it's like an open end truck where if like you're getting shot at, you stand up, look out, you can shoot out of it, you know.
Oh, okay, I've seen those.
And you
Yeah.
sit, yeah. And so I'm laying there, and everybody else is like they're after. I don't know what they're doing. Like it was fucking like 8 midnight. And in the mountains, all I hear is like laughing, like hyenas, you know. And I'm just looking up around, like, I'm like, dude. I'm like, dude, the fucking Taliban's up there. They're fucking laughing at us. It's like, dude, we're about to get fucking overrun right now, dude. And these motherfuckers come down and fucking either take us hostage or you know, or as prisoners or fucking kill us.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. And to this day, I don't know what the hell it was. Like, what was laughing up in the hills, but it was like a snickering type of like, you know how hyenas laugh?
Some kind of animal.
Yeah, just like, dude,
Like how I just
something like that, dude.
Weird.
Dude, it was the most
Did you guys
like
have
scariest.
night vision?
I think that's.
We had night vision. Yeah, but we were like so far away from the top of the mountain you couldn't see shit. You know, it was just so completely pitch black out there. Like it was so dark out there in Afghanistan that you could literally see the Milky Way and all
Damn.
that shit, dude. That's how.
Oh, there's like no light.
There's no light pollution.
Holy
It's like
shit.
no light pollution, dude.
I can't believe you
wouldn't
did
doubt
that.
But I don't know who it was. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but the thing is that the Russians went through there as well at one point back in the day. You know, they fucking raped and pillaged, but they still lost against the guerrilla warfare out there. And so when you're driving around out in Afghanistan, you see like blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids out in Afghanistan.
Really?
They're Afghans, but
Really?
they're legit.
Oh, I never even thought about that. Wow.
It's so weird. But yeah, that was probably one of the most like scariest like experiences I've ever had in my life, was laying in the back of a truck.
You know what though? But you know what? Because of that, you're always gonna remember what it was like to sleep under the stars in Afghanistan. I mean, how many people have fucking done that?
while getting laughed at. Those guys.
Yeah. Probably when you were doing that, I was probably just in some basement.
It could have been anything, dude. I don't know. And to this day, like, I don't know. I wasn't because I had gone with a sniper platoon and some of the recon guys I was with, and they're like, you know, we had our little like meeting. We're like, okay, we'll try to do this tonight. It's gonna be it's gonna be like, we're not trying to cause any collateral damage, blah blah blah. But if it happens, this is what we do. But we made it to where we were going, and they kind of all like, everybody kind of, you know, did take a little post, and they're just like, you go ahead and sleep back there. We'll go over here and this and that. And dude, I was laying there. I was just like listening to like this hyena type of laugh in the mountains, dude. Like just looking at us, and I was like, dude, am I gonna fuking die here tonight? Like, is this where it ends for me? And
nothing happened that night.
Nothing happened that night, dude. It was completely quiet
Do you
that night.
guys, like,
Besides all that shit.
In the morning, do you guys go and kind of look around over there if you thought you heard something?
Well, in the morning we got up. We were kind of like looking up in the mountains, and all we seen was like a.
They were probably like, these fuckers are right in our territory. Let's just leave him.
Oh shit, Dash is here. No, but in the morning, dude, the only thing we saw on the hill that morning was a guy, like an old ass fucking guy, old ass African guy walking like 60 sheep.
Holy shit! Did he have a dog with him?
Nope, just an old dude walking a bunch of sheep by himself.
Really?
Have a dog? Why did you ask that?
Because they use dogs to herd sheep. How the hell is an old guy like that gonna do that by himself? You tapping out, Bam?
Anyways, fellas.
Hey, you enjoy your Friday, man.
I'm glad I was able to share that quick story with you.
Dude, yeah, man. I'm glad you were too, dude. Take care, man. I'll catch you when you're back.
wish I could
Bro,
share
I'm
more,
doing
but
fucking push-ups, bro.
Well,
everybody
you
else get
need
up in here
to,
and start
dude.
talking.
Yeah. Oh, who do we got here? Dash, welcome, Dash. Welcome, dude.
Yes.
You got any scary stories, dude?
No, I'm just here to listen.
I don't wanna wake up.
All right, what about you,
You don't got
Dark?
any?
You got yeah. I have a story. I have a story, guys. I have a story for you. But I gotta sit down.
I
I gotta
guess.
sit down. I gotta sit down. But I mean, if somebody else has one, you can please go.
Oh, okay. So back when I was, how old was I when we were living in Stockton? I think I was somewhere around like 12 to 13, and we were living with one of my mom's friends at the time because my mom was homeless, and obviously so
Shit.
was I. And so, well, it was my mom's boyfriend's friend that we were living with. And so the dude would legitimately talk to nobody in his room, but sound like he's talking to somebody, and like you could hear shit being thrown in the fucking room.
Oh
And like
my
as soon as he
God.
came out, it was like everything was fine, and he would have like marks on him, but nobody was in the fucking room. And so my mom, she was like, I'm pretty sure he has a demon in this fucking house.
Damn.
Because like shit would randomly just fall, or it would seem like it was being thrown, or dude, it
So what
yeah,
drugs was that guy doing?
well, I don't know. I was
Damn.
fucking, and so it was just nuts because he would be like yelling, like he was yelling at somebody in his room, and like it just like having like a whole ass argument with nobody.
Oh, dude, that's worse than seeing a ghost for a little kid. For a 13-year-old to have to sleep next to
Dude,
that.
that shit
Dude.
was traumatizing,
Oh my
bro.
God.
I told my mom I did not want to be there anymore.
Oh, dude,
So we
I'd
ended
be
up leaving.
terrified. Whoa, that's intense. That's probably crazy to look back now and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
I smoked too much weed to give a fuck.
Yeah, well, it does help. It does help. Oh, dude, I hear somebody shooting their way here. God, my guy's freezing his ass
Did my
off.
fucking did my torch run out? Oh, it did.
Yeah, I had to. Well, I got a scary story, guys, if you want to hear it. I'm kind of connected to this in a way. So, it's about this murder that happened at this camp. So, when I was a kid, I'd always go to camp in like the summer or whatever, like some Christian camp. So, we went there. I was like in 6th grade. And so, it was just fucking awesome. You just play games all day, eat, and then they
I'm
like
gonna
sing
listen to you while
songs
I
and
set
all
up my
that.
hookah.
So, dude, you need your hookah for this. And so the cabin over from us, the counselor had told them what had happened to one of the cabins there in a previous years before. It was like 15 years or whatever before. And our counselor said, "Oh man, he told them this story about what happened to this cabin." And I mean, I want to tell you guys, and I mean, now that I look back, these guys are probably just completely fucking with us, but so we begged him, and he finally told us, like the last night, he told us the story that a guy had come in to one of the cabins at night with an axe and chopped and killed all the kids and the counselor inside the cabin, and then took off, and nobody ever found him.
What the fuck?
And I was thinking about that now, like, this is obviously like the
That was probably
80s.
just some bullshit
Like,
story
can
they
you
told
imagine? Oh, yeah, can you imagine now, like, telling these kids, like, oh, yeah, somebody chopped up and killed all the kids So sleep tight tonight. Like, oh my god, it
Oh
was so
yeah,
funny.
they
They were,
kept
and this
the
is like
camp open.
Christian,
Fuck
like
yeah.
this is like a Bible camp. Oh my god. I mean, those guys probably were laughing their
I
asses
don't think they
off.
would say that.
They probably thought it was hilarious to watch all of us, and like the other cabin, they all after he told the story, kids were crying, and they all had to
Hey, who turned it off?
pray. Oh, it might have just turned off. Is it back on? Probably you when you were jiggling on it. Is the battery? Oh, the
No, I
battery's
wasn't. I never.
dead.
Oh, the
Oh,
battery dead.
shit. Well, we're done with
Do
batteries.
you have another car battery?
No.
You guys already used them all?
Well, we had
Who the
some
fuck is
we had,
messaging me?
we had a bunch of music before.
Oh, I see.